All right, everyone. With everything that's been going on, we've been getting a lot of questions like, Mike and Gwynn, how are you guys keeping yourself safe? And with that, I have to say...
If you're worried about what's going on in the world right now, go ahead and hit that like button.
Please. For everyone's sanity.
So before we get this video started, let's get one question out of the way, okay? Why haven't we decided to come back to China? Well, to that, there is a very simple answer. We do want to come back to China!
We do! We promise! But...
China doesn't allow any foreigners to enter America right now.
That's
Do you want me to abandon Gwynn? I don't want to abandon Gwynn.
At the airport, just be like, bye, alright.
Just be like, alright, I'm going back. You're just gonna be here fended off for yourself.
Just have fun.
For the time being, we are stuck in America.
We're stuck.
So with that in mind, let's talk about how we are protecting ourselves.
Yes.
And if you haven't seen our video where we went and bought the pew pew machines,
Pew pew.
you don't flag me. Well, for starters.
Oh, me. Yeah. I have my gun now too. Oh, so that's new.
And a lot of things have changed.
A lot of things have changed with
To
Mike's
my gun.
Look at this puppy.
Since the last time you've seen it as well. So
It's
let's
even
set the camera down and then we can show you more in detail. Alright, ready?
Yes. How's your rash?
The rash is still here.
If you guys didn't see, the rash is still here.
So why don't we start with yours?
Yes, let's start with mine. All right, so everyone knows it's completely empty, and I mean still finger off the trigger. With mine is called the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield M2.0? Yeah, M2.0.
M2.0.
It's a mouthful. Mike has to coach me every time I say it. But yeah, so as you can see, mine is a lot smaller. It's just a very cute gun. I hate calling a gun cute, but it honestly is. It's just a tiny little thing.
It's very small.
It's very small.
Yeah.
And as you can see, my magazine is much smaller, and it holds about 8 rounds. So, you know.
It's not ideal, but at least it's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
So, this is a 2.0 model.
Yes.
Which just means that it has an updated trigger, it has front serration, so you can do press checks with it, and so again, everything is clear. Everything is clear.
Nothing.
All the magazine is clear. Yep. Double check. So just to show you what the trigger feels like, it's a very short travel for you to hit the wall and. So that is how the trigger sounds.
Yes.
Okay?
Woohoo! And honestly, I just love my tiny gun.
Yeah.
I love my little gun. And it's really not about the size, it's about the power.
Size also does matter though.
Sometimes in gun world, but you know what? I like them small.
To be fair, the small ones do have their benefits, right?
Yes.
Because when you have the small one on your body, you know, the small one is causing less discomfort to you.
Very
you know,
true. Very
right?
true.
So
and yeah, and it's just it's got a lot of power behind it.
You can fit it around your hand better.
Exactly.
Right?
Feels very comfortable in my hand.
Yeah. So
and there's just a lot of power behind the little guns. So.
Sure. So let's move on to mine. It has been a while since you guys have seen it.
Yeah.
So here are some upgrades again. Empty magazine.
Super empty. So loud.
empty chamber.
Empty chamber.
Everything has been cleared. So what I have done to it is, number one, I put a red dot on it. So it's actually not a red dot, it's a green dot because apparently you can see green better than you can see red, but I like the color green. There you go. So you can see that's what the green dot looks like. And I put a pistol mounting light on it. Now you might be wondering, Mike, why would you ever need a light on a gun? Well, if I'm just carrying this gun, I might not need it, but I also am using this gun as a home defense tool, right? So for reference, couple things. For reference, our apartment has had a couple break-ins recently where people just kick in their door, like people's doors get kicked in, and then people will come in and try to
take whatever.
Yep. So, and that all happened during the day, and you know we all work from home. So, but if it were to happen at night, I would definitely like to see what's going on. So that's kind of the reason why. So this has 1,000 lumen, which is super bright, and to show you, there is this function where it turns it on, and there is this function where it's a strobe, and then there's a temporary where if I keep my finger on it, then it lights up, and if I take it off, then. But this one, I just turn it on, and
good to go.
It's there forever. So both sides I can operate it from both sides.
Woo!
So there's that. You might be wondering how do we pull out our guns? Well, it's from our holsters.
Exactly.
So now let's
show these puppies off. Ow! Mine's really hard to get off. That's what she said. As you can see, mine is a lot smaller because I have a smaller gun. And the difference is from Mike's, mine actually has very difficult utility clips, where these can clip onto the fabrics of just about any clothes. So I don't need to wear a belt like Mike does, which is really helpful.
Girls never wear belts.
I don't wear belts, girls. I don't know if you guys wear belts, but I don't really wear belts. So, I mean, I wear them sometimes. Anyway, fashion can be talked about later. Anyway, I have a lot of different pants, and so I need utility clips to fasten to all my pants.
And it doesn't have a magazine,
nope.
But it's designed to carry a much smaller gun.
Exactly, and it's just Tiffany blue, both sides.
Yay.
Yay! So it's my favorite holster. It's just very nice. It's easy to conceal. It's much smaller. Mike actually likes wearing mine sometimes around the house just because it's not as cumbersome as his.
Yeah, so let's talk about capacity.
Yes.
So each of these magazines carries 17 rounds, so we're looking at 34 rounds that I'm
just
carrying,
on his gun.
and then Gwen will be carrying.
Got my little 8 over here.
Right. So now you're probably a little freaked out, right?
Yes.
Again, so we don't want to do this.
No.
We don't want to do this. We're kind of just forced into the situation.
Yeah.
A lady that's at a city that's very close to ours actually got into a confrontation recently where she said all lives matter to someone yelling Black Lives Matter.
Yep.
Bad move on her part.
Very
like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to get into confrontations?
Exactly.
That's self-defense number 1, right? Never get yourself into
Never go into a fight.
Never go into a fight, and also always learn how to de-escalate a fight.
Exactly.
But she said all lives matter to Black Lives Matter, and then she got shot 3 times, 1 in the head. So, you know,
it's not
things are crazy out there.
Yeah, we'd much rather not have to buy guns to protect ourselves, but it's what we've been dealt with. So, but since you guys are probably freaked out, how we are keeping these guns and ourselves safe is actually with safes.
Yes. So
these
are our safes.
Are our gun safes.
Yep.
Yes, and we have, we have to get things that look slightly different from each other, but also from the same area, because like all of our stuff looks different from each other.
Yes. So to show you a little bit about the safes, mine has fingerprint access.
What?
So
that was so cool. And there's a light.
And it has a light that comes on, but. That's pretty much the family main safe, which is by my nightstand, and and I can get access to it quickly, but I can also safely store a firearm.
Exactly. And then this one is mine. It's much smaller, so it doesn't fit quite as much, but it is much smaller for my gun, and it also has a little compartment for like passports, cards, anything that we want to keep safe inside here. So Mike's fits in there.
We can also do it. Yeah, here.
But I have to like kind of turn it up. Okay. See?
So
Fits nicely.
there is how we store our firearms.
Yep.
All in safes.
So that way no one can get them while we're asleep or, you know, whatever.
Or try to steal them.
Or try to steal them, yeah.
Or, you know. Like, or, I mean, one of the main concerns is what if your kids get to them, right?
Exactly.
And
There's no
so
kids
that-
in here right now, everyone.
Not yet.
No kids right now.
Yeah. So.
Especially not right now.
But still, yeah. So, but still, that's how we keep everything safely stored.
Yes.
So,
And it's locked.
awesome. So there you have it.
So that is basically everything we have gotten over the past few months.
All right. So hope you guys liked that episode. Gwen is editing the thumbnail right now, just kind of giving you guys a little behind the scenes of what we do. And I am actually just finishing up editing this, but
we're just getting started.
yeah. So make sure to give the video a like and watch out for the next episode as well.
Yeah.